What I'm asking you is a simple question. We talk about the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, and you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one. Why would you say something so blasphemous?
In my heyday,
blasphemous.
he would need help.
Really?
He's too
really?
small. His name is big, and y'all like, it was a 5-on-5. 5-on-5 game, he good. One-on-one, I'm undefeated, never lost.
So 10 years later, we are reliving history, but in a different sport and in a different way. Obviously, the Sanders family is not as intense and dramatic as the Ball family, but once again, we have just seen a family where the dad built up this huge brand and everyone made it to the league. Really, in this video, I just want to relive both of these families' upbringings and similarities and the differences, because it is just wild to see this all come to fruition. For the Ball family, Lamello Ball was on a max contract with the Charlotte Hornets, and Lonzo has made a nice career for himself that has just been unfortunately derailed by injuries. And then Deion Sanders coached Shedeur and Shilo through their college careers, and he led them both to the NFL, with Shedeur getting drafted in the 5th round by the Cleveland Browns and Shilo getting picked up by the Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent. It's just crazy what social media can do these days and how you can build up a family brand like these two have. And it's going to be interesting to see which family tree will overall end up with the better pro sports career. Anyways, before I continue on with this video real quick, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 60,000 subscribers, and with your support, I believe that we can get there super fast. Alright, so back in 2015, 2016-ish, the Ball family established the Big Baller brand. They were all over Overtime and all those basketball YouTube channels and social media pages, and really, they took the world by storm because of some of the crazy outlandish things that Lavar Ball would say. Let's take a look at some of the things he said, in case you all forgot.
When did you first realize that he had a real talent for the game?
When they came out the womb for me picking my wife. This stuff was planned, man. This wasn't no accident. Folks, man, when I was growing up, I had a lot of little short cuties. A tall, pretty woman like that, this basketball, man, what else can go together? My boys want to be the best players ever. People don't want to think that far in front. I've told them this since day one, since they've been babies. Somebody got to be better than Jordan. Why not you?
Will you stop it? Don't
Never
apologize
lost
on TV.
one-on-one.
That don't make any sense. Listen,
Can't nobody beat me in heyday one-on-one.
Why you saying stuff like that?
Distance one-on-one.
That's exactly. You look like you were tired.
Hey, let me ask you this like I tell him.
That's why you smiling right
Did
now.
I win or lose? Did I win or lose?
Right.
All I care about is the W. I don't
You
care
were
how I
tired
get
from
it. But for him to say he warned me and keep words out of my mouth, you talking to the wrong dude. I'm going to say whatever I want to say, and ain't nobody going to do nothing. Come do something.
You don't think it was too personal, though?
It wasn't personal. I didn't say his kid was like, oh, man, he sucks. He's not going to be that. I was just saying, show me a superstar athlete that had a son that was better than him. Or I'm talking about a superstar. I ain't talking about no regular player.
Usually doesn't work that way.
It never
Usually
works that way.
I will say Lavar actually did have a solid point with that last clip. Jordan's sons never did anything. I'm really hoping Bronny can pan out. He was great in the G League and just needs time to develop, but he's not going to be a superstar. So Lavar really did have a genius plan with all of this stuff, and even though he said some crazy things, really, for the most part, he has proven everything right. His family is just like that. Everyone has been successful in some way. He was even joking around and said that Liangelo was going to go on and be the world's greatest rapper, if you remember that clip, and he just released the song Tweaker that went viral and got him a multi-million-dollar record label deal. The Ball family really is the most ridiculous family ever in terms of success. I still remember the Chino Hills days like it was yesterday, a roster of 6 kids going out there and winning by 50 to 100 points every night, and that team was literally just like a reality TV show. There was a whole series where we got to see behind the scenes, and they were just so talented because half of the time they would just joke around and show up late to practice. Lamello would just point at the half-court line and pull up like it was nothing. Man, those were the days. And now both Lonzo and Lamello are in the NBA. They have not had much team success yet, but they have certainly put up some eye-popping individual stats, and they have gotten paid. So the Big Baller brand was a major success, and it is still going strong. Now a decade later, the Sanders family has taken the world by storm, and I've never seen a fan base as strong, dedicated, and loyal to what the Sanders and Colorado Buffaloes have. Deion did not quite go on the air saying as many crazy and outlandish statements as Lavar said, but he certainly went down the same sort of path, making sure his boys were in the spotlight. From the chains, primetime, the media, the cars, the legendary stuff, for Shedeur especially, there has not been an athlete more followed and talked about than him over the last few years, going all the way back to the Jackson State days. This is just a flashy family, with the wrist up, the jewelry getting stolen in the locker room, the confidence, the social media. I don't think we have seen anything quite like what Deion has built. Let's take a look at some of the best moments from the Sanders family over the last few years.
Hey man, I'm proud of you today, man. You don't got to do all that though. Proud of you. Go ahead. Hey, I really tell him to score tell him to score as many touchdowns as he can now. Cause when I'm out there, it's not gonna happen. I really can't wait till you get out there. But you know, he do bring the energy though. That's something he do. You don't want that though. Who are you? I'm him. Ooh. I don't need all that.
There he goes again.
I don't need motivation.
I said that first, bro.
Like,
what's wrong with you, bro?
I don't really. Do you need? Who motivates you?
Put this in my hand and let me slap you. That's what you need. Jesus motivates
You wake up motivated, bro.
Yeah. I don't need no motivation.
That's what I just said.
That ain't me.
I'm proud to myself.
I'm gonna look for a rim and tire place later on, cause I know you just got that deal yesterday, and I know how much you got from it. So.
I'm like, dog, why you in my pocket? First of all, who talked to you? Second of all, it wasn't accurate. Third of all, why?
No, that was accurate, and I'm proud of you.
This one's pretty funny. Who's your favorite son on and off the field? That might be a tough question.
Think about this. No, think about this month. Think about this.
This month,
I'm just saying.
had a really good month.
You're about to say something.
You really had a good month.
Yeah, all right.
You've had a good month.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you that. You've had a good month.
Folks get on camera just forget everything.
And the day we had a workout at noon, but some of my meetings went over, and you were actually there.
Yes.
He's supposed to be
On time.
You pat him on the back for something he's supposed to do.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hey, bro, chill out with all that, bro.
No, just.
Yeah, the Sanders family is hilarious, man. They are great on camera and just have good vibes overall. The only reason why they get so much hate is because they are so successful. And I just think the older generation doesn't fully understand brand building and the importance of social media and putting yourself out there with these new times. Wrist up is not arrogant. It's just the brand that Shedeur has built. And ultimately, like, yeah, the goal is to be a great sports player, but what even is the point of sports anyways? It's just to get people in the stadium watching you and spending money. So building up a brand is honestly just as important as actually being good at the sport these days. Maybe Shedeur can be a little overconfident at times, as I've heard from his pre-draft meeting recaps, but why would you get punished for believing in yourself too much? It just doesn't make sense. And most guys would have folded and got into so much trouble being in the spotlight that Shedeur has been in his whole life. He was the talk of the football world at Jackson State. He had Tom Brady flying over to train and mentor him. He was definitely the center of college football at Colorado. He has had access to any and everything, but for the most part, he has stayed in his own lane and just focused on his brand and becoming the best football player on the field as he could be. And now, even though he fell super far in the draft, which was just ridiculous, now Shedeur still has his opportunity with the Cleveland Browns. And I mean, with the quarterback room that they have, he seriously does have a chance to get on the field. And I can't imagine how much revenue he is about to generate the NFL if he gets out there. The media attention and storylines are going to be the craziest they have ever been. I think the main difference between the Ball and Sanders family is that Deion already was a dog in the NFL, so he did not have to say some crazy things like that he would beat Michael Jordan, because he always was that guy. But just in terms of building a big brand, both of these stories were similar, and it's going to be interesting to see which family overall ends up being the most successful one in professional sports when everything is all said and done. Let me know who you guys think it's going to be in the comments below, and list some of your reasons why. If you made it to this point in the video and enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly does mean the world. And also, let me know what you would like to see next, and until then, I will see you all later.